Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Ben here. This is Ben's Restos. Welcome back. Today I just thought I'd show you my sort of daily rides. Really, these are the bikes that I use the most for fun and for just sort of general fitness all year round. Let's get into it. So first things first. This is my single speed. So I bought this bike in 2012. It's a Surly Karate Monkey. So it was actually a full bike that I bought, and I've done some subtle upgrades on it here and there since I bought it, and some general maintenance and things. But it's a really nice bike actually. I love it. It's one of my favourite bikes. It's got a nice steel 4130 chromo frame set. It's actually set up for, you can run it as a geared bike or a single speed. I opted for the single speed option. So single speeds are great bikes all year round, but they're particularly useful in the winter really, because you just got that real simple drivetrain. Generally the bits are quite cheap to replace, easy to clean and maintain, and all through the winter they're just kind of ideal. You don't get all the clogged up mud in your derailleurs and ghost shifting and all the other problems that are associated with geared bikes. So I tend to ride this solely in the winter, especially for sort of cross country bridleways and things, clay fields and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a great bike. I've ridden it hard over the last 9 years. It's still in pretty good shape. I've replaced a few bits and pieces. When I bought the bike, it came with cable disc brakes, which I immediately took off and replaced with some Shimano Dior hydraulic brakes, which are okay. I think might have an upgrade on the cards, maybe some hopes in the future. Same with the bottom end really. I mean, I have had the original cranks apart, changed bearings, the rear freewheel's been replaced. But I'll probably upgrade these as time goes on. It's got the original Surly hubs, proper single speed hub. These are great hubs actually. They've really stood up to the test of time. Bearings still feel silky smooth like brand new, despite all the abuse I've given them over the years. Same with the headset as well actually. The Cane Creek headset feels fine. So this is my winter hack. It gets used hard. I'm not too precious about it. I enjoy riding it. I've just recently fitted the winter tyres back on. So these Storm Control are specialised. They're pretty good in the mud. Just completed a 65k off-road event on it a few weeks ago, and it just performed without fault despite being absolutely plastered. So that's my single speed. So next up, let's have a look at my geared bike. So I bought this one earlier this year. So this is a On One Scandal. Again, bought as a full bike. It's sort of classed as a sort of aggro hardtail. It's kind of like a sort of cross-country bike, but not super aggressive cross-country, a bit more laid back. It's got a really nice comfortable riding position actually. You can see it's got a very slack head angle, really high stack on it, so it's pretty comfortable. So again, this is kind of as more or less as stock. I think I'll gradually upgrade things as time goes on. So it's got a aluminium alloy frame, triple butted. It's got some really nice features on it actually. One thing that's particularly nice is the mud clearance. It's pretty good down the bottom end. It's got bolt through axle. The back, it's boost on the width, front and rear as well. This particular one, well, part of the reason why I bought it actually, for a short period earlier in the year they were building these bikes with MRP forks. This is a 130mm fork, 35mm stanchion. They're really nice forks, and they're actually quite a lot of money on their own, so it was kind of a bit of a bargain, this bike. Brakes, SRAM, G2s, G2Rs. Actually very good brakes. Pretty impressed with them. Work really well. It's got the again I opted for the sort of upgrade model, which had the GX SRAM 12-speed group set on it, which has been working pretty well. I'm still not entirely sold on 12-speed. I think it's really nice and easy to use, but do sometimes feel a little bit limited on the ratios, and also on the road the jumps between the gears just seem a little bit too much. But it's a nice simple gear set, works really well. I fitted the mud guards on, which look pretty nice. Got the new Crud XL fender on the front. The only other thing I upgraded was the god awful saddle. So it came with some kind of cheap Salitalia saddle that looked like it'd probably be more on a road bike, and to be honest it was excruciatingly painful. So I've gone for one of these fabric curve saddles, which so far so good, much more comfortable. Got a really nice shape to it, nice and compliant, pretty light as well, and it's kind of designed for bikes with a slightly more upright riding position, where you're putting more pressure on your sitting bones. So I've been pretty pleased with it. Yeah, it's a nice comfy bike. It's great for just general riding, bike parks, cross country, even going down the pub. It's just a good all-rounder really. So yeah, that's my two bikes, my dailies. These get me by, and then I've got all the retro stuff for fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos. I'll always be putting new updates on new builds and new bikes going forwards. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.